Had a team out of Heworth lads who were signed for professional clubs.
Wow,
you know,
that's
so,
fantastic.
So that's, you know, and there's bigger clubs than us, but certainly for what's deemed as a small rugby area, you know, we
absolutely. And I suppose it's great to see. You know, you've got not only Heworth but York Acorn both playing in the National Conference League. And how, just on that, how you find now that the amateur game has now come under that one banner?
Yeah, well, I think
is that going to be a positive thing or not?
I think only time will tell. I think, you know, if you look at, you know, the general state of rugby league, I mean, we've had 3 pro clubs go bust in 10 weeks. We're in a World Cup year and we haven't got an head coach yet. You know, so there's certain things that you think, you know, is that going to help address it? The whole Super League going to 14, does that help address things? Only time will tell. But I get why they're trying to streamline it in many ways, and they're trying to make more of a pathway through. I do understand it. Whether it's the right thing, time will tell. Whether it's been done correctly is a very different argument as well. It has been very much shoehorned in, and this is what you're getting. So, but you know, again, time will tell. And like you say, you know, you've got New Year's Week All Blacks in York as well. They're still playing with sort of Winter League. We've got Heworth and Acorn in the top flight as it was of amateurs, and we play each other in 3 or 4 weeks, I think it is. First game of the season at Acorn.
Yeah, tasty.
Bell ringer.
Tasty. That will be tasty, won't it?
It will be, yeah, it will be. I mean, it's one of these where there's always that bitterness of a derby and Cross River and everything. At the end of the day, they're all mates generally and they all get on, but they won't look like it for 80 minutes.
Indeed.
York attacking into that bottom left-hand corner. Oh, I thought they were going to repeat set. And I think they've got a penalty here of York.
Yeah, not too sure what the outcome is there.
So it's good field position for York.
Yeah,
What's
it certainly
this?
is.
Second set, right?
Good opportunity for them. Yeah, really good opportunity for them.
And
Attacking set there, really good opportunity. But
and obviously we're going to run it because, you know, we set the points, haven't we?
So how's your lad going anyway? The former York Knights player Miles Harrison. He's
on the road from recovery yet again. Poor lad. He's had a few bumps over a few years that he's been doing it. He broke his wrist last year. He had an operation just before Christmas, about late November time, and that's gone really well. It's been a success. He's had a couple of screws put in, and he's back full-time training now, and he's quite optimistic that he'll be very close to starting a game again soon.
Well, that's good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Squandered
dear.
opportunity, messy indeed. Yeah, knock on.
Yeah. So yeah, he's absolutely buzzing. I mean, he's one of these who's gone full time with York, so he's got a full time contract. He's literally living his dream.
Yeah.
And he plays and he trains with York. York pays wage as such, but he's signed for Newcastle, so he'll go and play his games for Newcastle on the basis that if he improves, if he's good enough,
there's still
he's
a
got a pathway straight into Super League.
Yeah,
you know, so, but that's a long way off. You know, it's baby steps at the moment. He needs to get back on pitch, get some game time in his legs, and but he can't wait to get out there. He's buzzing to go again. So yeah, and he's still beat his dad at paddle.
Yeah, right. Oh no, penalty given away. The York Knights there. It's a coach killer, that one, Paul.
It is, yeah.
Penalty given away on play 2 in yardage, and it just now gives Hull Kingston Rovers fantastic opportunity now in the York half. But just got to hope that the Knights can defend this this try line.
Yeah, this is 6 again as well, straight off back of a penalty, a 6 repeat set as well.
Yeah.
And they've kept the ball alive.
Well, it's Lewis now. He's a Maverick player. He's a bit of a claim to fame, Lewis, isn't he, for you? Dated your daughter one day, didn't he?
We've known him around the house a couple of times, so yeah. He'll like this. He likes playing away.
Pardon the pun, eh? Well, the Knights are being challenged now, Paul, on their goal line.
Let's see what they come up with.
Arthur Morg is it out the back. So far, so good, mate.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah, the first real test, isn't it, this? So let's hope they can weather this storm. This is last tackle.
You can see Matt Arthur directing the troops. They're running it, Hull KR. Sam Wood, great D. Great defence.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
great do there.
I thought there was a. They're all screaming for high shot, weren't there? As he sort of ducked underneath a little bit. So
no, I agree.
I think they all
it was fine.
Everybody screams for high shot nowadays.
Good edge do there from Sam Wood. He's taken the carry now. Tough carry out of yardage.
Yeah.
As Hull Kingston Rovers get set with the baseball bats as they're flying off the line. That's one thing they have got in their arsenal, and one thing I noticed last year, I mean, defensively, Hull KR were absolutely outstanding in the Super League.
Yeah.
I think they conceded on average just under 11 points per game, and they had a real intensity, didn't they, to their line speed, and it's what we're seeing here now, really restricting the yardage and the meters from the opposition.
From Macca there, you know, that old head of Macca there, wasn't it? Sneaks a few yards when he shouldn't have done, really.
Yeah.
I think this is the biggest learning curve for York's going to be the ruck, isn't it, and the ruck speed.
Well, especially with the new rules. They've brought it in now. They're trying to clean the ruck up and speed it up a bit. So
that's the thing. They're trying to speed it up and improve it, and you know, that's going to be the biggest challenge, I think, for York.
Agreed.
Pitch is holding up well.
It is.
Considering we got here in a boat tonight.
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of downpour, isn't there? There has been a lot of downpour.
It's not stopped this year.
No, a lot of flood warnings over the UK at the moment, but it's a strong carry.
Half a gap.
So Lewis, he's not afraid to take the line on Mikey Lewis, is he?
No.
It's a sweeping move here for Hull KR to the right. They just got their timing wrong on that edge there in attack. The Knights gobble it up with ease. Two-pass shift there, Lewis to kick into this corner. It's going to be a challenge there for Ben James Bishop. Oh, he's been out by Burgess. Play on.
Must be a knock-on.
Knock-on.
Must have been a knock-on by Red first, that, surely.
What's happened there? That was...
Should be York ball.
Comedy of errors there.
Yeah.
Burgess out-jumps Ben James Bishop.
Are they doing a captain's challenge here?
Possibly.
Yeah, they are, yeah. Yeah, they are, yeah.
Hull KR is saying that York... I think what they're saying here, Paul, is that Matt Arthur, I think it was who was trying to dive on the loose ball. It came off him. And potentially Liam Harris was in an offside position, potentially.
Right, okay.
Again, that's just me watching it live from here, and I'm trying to pop my head over a few Hull KR fans to see. I'm not the tallest. Well, we're both not the tallest, are we?
No.
Hey?
That's why they put these stools here, isn't it? Just
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, eh?
I thought he did, yeah. It looked like... there we go. So I think Burgess tries to pass it, doesn't it? That goes backwards.
Yep.
And then I thought it went off a KR player on the floor. But are they claiming it touched the York players? It gone through?
I think it's when somebody goes to collect the ball and they're slowing the frame down.
I mean, that's two KR players going for it there.
Yeah, I don't think they touched it there.
Yeah,
I think it's come off the feet.
It's coming off his foot.
Yeah, I think it's come off the foot, and then I think it's Matt Arthur as he goes to collect the ball. He potentially knocks it on.
He definitely knocks it forward when he comes in.
Yeah.
It was just whether Hull KR knocked it on first, wasn't it?
Yeah. Which, watching it live, I didn't think they did. I thought it came off the feet. I guess it is difficult to see on this big screen. Either way, it was a scrappy passage of play.
It was. So...
And hopefully the Knights will survive, hopefully. What do you make to the start so far, Paul?
Well, I mean, York set off really well, didn't they? They got down there, they got good field territory, got in a great position, and then, unfortunately, didn't complete the set. That would annoy them, the fact that they've got down there, they've got that possession and that territory, and then not completed. Hull KR, they've got to their, in hour 10, first set, they've got penalty, 6 again, they've gone right away down the peel, but, you know, York have defended it fairly decently. But again, it's just getting to end the sets, isn't it? They completed the set, we didn't get there. There you go. So
challenge was successful, which we thought, watching it live, it was the right call. So once again, the Knights will have to defend their try line. And so far, they've handled the play. And it's probably, to be fair as well, Paul, at this time of season, round one, both teams are going to be a little bit clunky, aren't they?
Absolutely,
I know, the Knights have had a competitive, fixture, and so have the Robins. But it takes you a few games, doesn't it, to get that sort of.
Yeah, there's a difference between
that continuity and
training pitch fitness and match fitness.
Correct.
There's a big difference.
Get your timing back defensively and offensively, and it certainly does that. They love that, don't they? The Sioux. The crowd going around with that one. It's good defence. Good defence there from the Knights.
Good defence. There's a lot more to come.
Really what? Short.
Oof,
nice D.
tackle.
Liam Harris, good work. Getting his body in front. Yeah, it's just hold your line, present a line.
Yeah, broken. Yeah, it's always a bit dangerous, isn't it? Broken play.
Yeah.
They've done well of York so far.
They have.
One more. Six again. Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, it's a test for them early. Test for them early. That's a strong carry.
Great drive, that.
Strong carry there from the Robins.
Just keep shape. Keep the shape.
I'll tell you what, it's good scramble defence from the Knights.
It is at the moment.
So far.
Can they keep it up? It's good stuff. Again, they're clinging on out there. They're doing well.
Yeah, they're knocking on the door, Hull Kingston Rovers here. They really are. Wide pass for Lewis. Goes wide to Tyrone May.
Just keep shape. Keep shape.
Yeah, and it's
just
good.
Keep your men.
That's great defence.
That is.
Great defence from the York Knights there. Let the play unfold. They mapped across well, stayed connected.
Here it comes.
Kick for Burgess.
Well taken.
Yeah, Sam Wood.
Yeah, well done.
That's great work.
Good. That's good.
Nice. Nice, D.
That's good.
That'll give us some confidence.
I mean, they've a long way to go, and they're penned in the corner. It's exactly what Ulkar had want. And again, Ulkar got to a kick, didn't they, complete the set, but you've got to give York the due there. You know, that's a lot of pressure to take.
Well, they've just had to defend 3 back-to-back sets on their own goal line
absolutely.
there, mate.
Great stuff. That was a really good test.
That's a real confidence booster for him.
Yeah, really coach will be very pleased with that. That's a good start defensively.
He certainly will be. Smart kick out of dummy half from Paul McShane. That's Adam Morgan with a bit of a juggle.
Yeah.
Goes backwards, but I suppose that's another weapon in the arsenal for the York Knights. Paul McShane has that ability to offer that short and long kicking game.
Does, yeah,
and he's a clever player.
It's vision in it as well. So
the former Man of Steel. And he was involved in a ruckus last week, apparently, Paul. Were you there? Did you see it?
According to the match review panel, he wasn't. But I also saw Greg Richards walking off with a big cut eye, and he was definitely
nice. What's that saying they say in the Oz? Bring back the biff.
Yeah, it was. It was that first half last week. Yeah, I was up there, and first half had everything. You know, it was a really tight game. There was a try right on half time that sort of just got Knights in front. We had 2 reds, 2 yellows, a little bit of biff, a bit of everything, and an
good old championship rugby league fixture.
It was a potato field as well. It was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these Aussies must think when they turn up at grounds like that. I think, what the hell is this?
What is this about? Yeah. It wouldn't have surprised me if Barrow had the hoses out and watered it even more.
Well, there was a rumour, because the night before, obviously, they called a pitch inspection.
I believe so, yeah.
And there was also a very strong rumour that the night before they trained on the pitch to put it up. Yeah. And it had certainly had something on it the night before.
Yeah, that would surprise me. But I suppose that, like you said, when you're at that level and you know you're up against it, you're a part-time team, but you've got home advantage, you're going to try and do everything to get that advantage, aren't you? You've got to try and drag the opposition down to your standard and your level. And that's the frustration, isn't it? Oh, that looked a bit high, didn't it?
It was close again, yeah. They're all shouting for it.
Was Garno there?
No complaints, wasn't there?
No, the referee didn't say it. From here, it looked like he'd done a bit. It's that bit of skill going.
Just behind him. Pass was just behind him.
Just gave enough time for the Knights' defence to get across and make the cover tackle.
They're doing a lot of tackling here at York.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hard work.
But they're defending bravely.
Yeah, oh, six again.
Didn't need that.
That was, dear me.
Peter Hickey there on the outside.
They didn't need that, didn't you? They just started weathered storm again, didn't they?
Well, that's the problem is, Paul, isn't it? When you're doing this much of defending early on your own try line, you know, you're not earning a lot of field position because you're having to work, 5-10 off your own line, and it's whether it bites you at the back end of the game, at the back end of the half, so to speak. As Tyrone May, he's skipping across the line. He looked to find Arthur Morgan on a short pass. It's play on.
I think this is a
The Robins are over.
I think he's going to give it.
I think he is going to give it, or it's going to go upstairs. That was, again, a scrappy passage of play.
It was strange because Tyrone May seemed to pick it. I was giving no try on the field.
He did.
Tyrone May looked as though it was right in front of him, and he went backwards as if, you know, he was looking for the next pass. And
well, it was a case of he cut back off the left foot, didn't he? And he's cut back off the left foot. He's trying to pick up Arthur Morg through that middle third. You know, Arthur probably just overran the play. Again, that timing being an issue. Ball goes to ground. Tyrone May picks it up. Play on.
I think because
I don't know if some of the Knights players thought it was a knock-on.
Well, there's a Yorkman in the middle of it, wasn't there? That was the thing. I think that's what sort of created the confusion. The Yorkman got an arm, but knocked it backwards, and he knocked it back to Tyrone May.
Yeah.
And I think Tyrone May potentially then knocked it on and then recovered it. That's what I think might have happened. But usually, if they're confident it's a try, they would be back at the halfway line, and I would guess Reece Martin would be putting kicking tee down. They've left a kicking tee on pitch, but they're clearly not convinced, are they?
Like you said there, Paul, it's whether it's come off his hand there. I think that's what they're looking at now on the big screen, just to see if the ball, as you rightly said, as it comes back, it goes into Tyrone May, but did he get a touch on it? If he has, then it's a knock-on, as you said. The try will be ruled out. That's a fair bit of pressure so far. But the Knights, fair play to York. They're defending their goal line well. They've handled the shape that's been thrown at them. As we know, you know, Holkingston Rovers last season in Super League.
He's not gone to grounding.
They scored almost 30 points per game, you know, on average. So
they didn't go to grounding, did they? So
no, I think it's no try. Knock on.
Yeah. So, I mean, the other thing there is, you know, that was probably a really good little, what we had there, 60, 90 seconds. Fill your lungs up again there for Knights, because you know, you can see that it's, you know, this is intense defence for the minute.
And again, confidence boosting. Confidence boosting.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to see a full house here, mate, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Makes a change from it, you know, with it being rugby, because it's
it is.
the football are filling it up every week.
Yeah,
it's quite amazing.
But it's great for the city, though.
Oh, absolutely.
We've got two sporting organisations, you know, bringing a good level of sport to the city for people,
of course it is,
for the paying public. So
I just need to start backing them now.
Yeah,
you know, and getting behind him. It's
so tell me, Paul, then is your Mrs. Joe, is she happy that you're chairman of Heworth, that you're never in the house, mate? Is she happy with that?
I'm sure she is. It is.
Well, you said you'd have a home, mate, so I didn't know if she'd be happy with that, not seeing you, or actually she's missing you. Well, it's Valentine's Day, isn't it, soon?
I'm at
couple
work.
of days, so.
I'm at work.
Hey, what's happening there?
I'm at work.
You can't be at work.
Of course, I got treated.
You can't be at work on Valentine's Day. Come on, mate.
When you have 364 other days to have
You're working full time. Let's be honest, you're working 2 jobs full time because chairman of Heworth. This is the one day, and Joe, if you're listening, I'm pushing for him to be the romantic that I know he has within him. Surely you're going to have to do something.
Okay.
You're going to take
a couple of things.
Don't give it away, because if it's a surprise for your missus, I don't want to put it away. Give you
a couple of things. One is I believe in equality. So there's nothing wrong with Joe cooking me a meal on Saturday night after I've been at work. And secondly, I treated her to a night in Barrow last Saturday.
Oh, I bet she loved that.
Oh, did she?
Oh, did she? Did you get up there early, or did you spend the afternoon, or?
No, we didn't get there. We got there in time for a lovely lunch.
Yep.
In spoons.
Oh, the weather's
no expense.
Well, cheap and cheerful, mate. You know what I mean? So it was your turn to do the sort of date weekend. So you've chose that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
So yeah, to be fair, we actually had a fantastic time. They're a friendly bunch, and we had a really good time.
Ooh.
Always giving a nice shot here, I think.
No, it's last tackle, turnover. So York tried to run last.
So that was the romance was last weekend. You know, based on the fact that we knew the rugby was starting. I was at work, etc. So it's like, you know, like I say, there's 364 other days, you know, that you can be romantic. You don't have to leave it all to one.
Yeah, right.
But
what's the most romantic thing you've ever done for Joe?
Oh, blimey.
Come on. What's the most romantic thing you've ever done for him?
25th wedding anniversary.
Yep.
We went to we took took a holiday to Thailand.
Oh, okay. Koh Samui?
We went there. That was one of the places.
I've heard that's a lovely place.
Yeah, Bangkok.
Talk me through Koh Samui, mate. Yeah.
So
what's so good about it? Because I've heard a lot of raps about it.
It's beautiful. So, but we, as you do, maybe I'm giving all my travel tips away here.
Yeah, well, why not, mate?
You let
the listeners can pick up some travel tips, mate.
So we...
that's what it's about.
We messaged the hotel in advance and told them it was our 25th wedding anniversary.
Right.
Which it was.
Yeah,
6 months prior. But it was.
Yep.
That year.
Yep.
And we got a room upgrade.
Room upgrade. So there it is, folks. Just say it's your wedding anniversary, 25th wedding anniversary, and you'll get upgraded.
We got a room upgrade that gave us a room with its own private punch pool on the beach.
Yeah,
and
right.
when we got in there, we checked in, we got a drink, we were sat out, Joe was sat sunbed, I'm in plunge pool, and they started setting up this frame on the beach right in front of our room.
Right.
And this couple got married outside our room.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty good. I didn't arrange the wedding part, to be fair, that was a bit of a fluke. But it did make it romantic.
Oh, fair play to you.
So that's one, there you go. So.
Well, the Knights have just been given a penalty. A head-high tackle, from Elliot Minchella. He's caught Hingano around the chops, I think it was, yep. And that's a Hingano.
So come on then, on romance.
What?
Because somebody get engaged. Not too long ago.
I did, mate, I did. Yes, I got engaged to my lovely lady in 2025, June of 25. I took her back to my adopted homeland, Scotland.
Right.
So, yes, and the reason I took her there was, so she was very close to her nan, and Nan was from Perth originally in Scotland. And she met her husband, who was, because she was part of the RAF, and she met her husband there, then they moved to Liverpool, and that's sort of how, Cheryl's based down that way. And yeah, basically, I knew she was very, very close to her nan, and I thought how nice it would be to go back to that part of the world in Perth and around that area, and explore where she grew up and those type of things. So I kind of made out that it was because my birthday's in June, so I kind of made out it was like a birthday thing for me, because we both got a habit of doing this, Paul, right? Where for her birthday, I'll buy stuff that I really like, and vice versa. She'll do things like, look out, what's going on here? Oh, back on in the inside, is it? I
think it's Wood, isn't it?
Yeah, Wood. He's had an impressive start to the game, isn't he?
Yeah, yes.
We'll come back to these romantic stories later. I think it's try time. It's good. Sam Wood. Get in.
Wow. Didn't see.
Great start there, Woody. Well, he's had an impressive start, mate, to be fair.
Wow. I don't know. I was wrapped up in your story of Perth, but what a start for the Knights.
Don't worry about that. We'll come back to the romance later. We're joining the romance of Super League, that's for sure.
Wow.
As the York Knights open the scoring.
Brilliant. Well, it's just as we've said, York have weathered the storm and they've gone at the other end. And really, it's only about second time they've been in there. They've created an extra man and they've gone short, haven't they?
And I tell you what, it's that man, Paul McShane, the orchestrator.
Yeah, crafty.
He's always crafty around that ruck. He sees an opportunity to create a 3v2 down the short side.
Yeah.
Great deception from McShane. He shows open. Play the ball there.
There we go, little feint. Missed man. Wingers got sucked in. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Great rugby that.
Play the ball was about 10 metres in from the sideline, 10 metres out from the try line. McShane rocks to his left, jumps down that short side, takes a step, throws the face pass out to Sam Wood, who dives in the corner and opens the scoring. About 18 minutes played in this first half. But that's a fantastic
great start for
especially after weathering all that defence on their goal line. They come through the other side, score points. So tricky kick for Liam Harris.
Not just the fact that we scored, I think it's the manner that we've got up to that end of pitch.
Yeah.
The amount of tackles and defence York have had to withstand there early doors, that's tremendous effort.
It certainly is.
Come on, Liam, bring your kicking boots this week.
Bit wide. He's missed the conversion there, but wow, what a great start for York.
Wow.
Like we said, they've absorbed some pressure on their own try line. The Robins have asked a number of questions, but the defensive line has come up trumps.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
And
like you say,
the Knights.
Wily old head there.
Yep.
Can't beat a good hooker, can you?
No, you can't. You can't. It's a shame I wasn't one. But no, it's a great start. Really pleased for Sam Wood because he's had some Made some impressive tackles early in this half. Paul Vaughan off the kick-off now, but he's met by three or four red jerseys there that stop him in his tracks. But yeah,
they'll be fired up now even more, will Rovers. They'll be annoyed that they've conceded.
Yeah.
Like I say, they don't concede many, and to concede at new boys early doors.
It will certainly give the Knights confidence, that's
Tomo,
for sure.
He's a workhorse, and he is Tomo.
He's a legend. He's a legend, Geordie Thompson. He really is a figurehead of that team, if that makes sense.
Do you think he's missing laying tarmac?
I don't think so, mate. he just loves rugby league. He's so passionate. He lives and breathes it, and he's very passionate about this club as well. So it's great to see him back in the Super League, because it's been a number of years since he's been out of the Super League. But he's had a wonderful career, and it'll be great to see him finish that career off. But not a great set after points.
Again, poor finish to a set.
Yeah, poor kick. And
come on, then finish off.
Yeah, sorry, back to
Liverpool.
Yeah, let's go back to the romance, you know, for our female viewers who love to hear that, and maybe even for our male viewers who want to get some ideas. But yeah, no. So anyway, I've been with my partner 5 years, and I thought, you know, I'm ready to take the next step anyway. And I thought, I looked at it. You know, I know how close she was to Annan. Annan was from Perth in Scotland. So I thought about booking a trip, but I made out because it was for my birthday. I said, look, we're going to go to Perth. We'll do this trip, and it'll all be about, because I said, I've never been to Perth. And my family are from the other side of Scotland, from the west side, you know, near Glasgow. And I said, I've never been to that side of Scotland. I'd love to see Perth. And I know that you've got a connection to Perth because of your nan and obviously other family members. So, yeah, we went to the small villages, and we had a look around, and spent some time in there, spent a couple of nights, and then on the second day we were there, I took her to Scone Palace, where they used to coronate the kings. And
defended it again.
Yeah, great defence from York again.
Come on, so we're up to kings.
Yeah, they're handling. Yes, I said Scone Palace, where they used to coronate the kings.
Yeah.
And a lot of kings and queens have visited there. Anyway, went to the sort of the garden area, and you know what, it was perfect. I had nobody around me, and then I popped the questions in the Scone Palace Gardens. It was just the best setting. Like I said, fit for a queen. I couldn't have tipped it off, mate. On one knee, mate. Did the whole shebang.
Did you get up all right?
She loved it, mate. I did, mate. Don't worry about me, mate. There's still life in this old dog. Don't worry about that. But trust me, mate. It was a really good, memorable occasion. She loved it. Her family loved it as well when they found out the story, and it was just good. It was a really good experience, mate. Really good treat.
So it's Henderson Wedding Planning. Is that their website?
Henderson Wedding Planning. Well, it could be a little side hustle we could look at, couldn't we? Yeah, mate. You know, I could take some of the tips from you, your romance trips to Thailand. Yeah, happy days, mate.
And is there a date?
Not yet. I haven't set a date yet. Right. I'll be honest.
Is that next week's episode?
Maybe. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, there'll be a date set at some point. But yeah, no, it's like, well, you know yourself with weddings these days. Like, it's just you know, and I've got to think about people from the other side of the world. It's got to help when they can afford to fly over, etc.
Yeah.
We're thinking, do we go get married sort of somewhere halfway for both sets of families? Do we get married in England? Do we get married in Australia? So, a lot of things to look at and worry about, and we'll soon find out.
Yes, we've got one coming up in, where are we now? I should know this off by, I think it's 10 weeks, my eldest daughter.
Wow.
So we've got, so eldest daughter's getting married in 10 weeks' time, so.
Fantastic.
We're hoping that the night before, Yocker at St Helens, and I'm seeing if I can get a night off, but.
Yeah, nice.
I think I might be part of the wedding party at a hotel. So, but yeah, very exciting. Really chuffed for her and the family, and something really exciting to look forward to.
Yeah, it is. And we see Justin Sangari's come off the bench now for York. Takes his first carry, his first introduction to the game, wins a play the ball too, and gets a penalty for the Knights. That's a good, strong first carry from Justin Sangare, the French international.
Bamford's come on, hasn't he, for Macca? He's giving him 10 minutes.
Absolutely. Well, again, I don't mind Denise Bamford. He adds a different dynamic around the ruck. He's tenacious, he's aggressive.
He's fast. He reads
quick.
The game really well.
You know?
He came on last week, obviously, when Macca went for an early shower, and you wouldn't think he was brand new to the team. It's like he'd been here forever. He just blended in perfectly. Of course, he'll be even a bit more despised by KR because he's an old lad, isn't he? So he's a black and white.
Yep.
But yeah, he's.
Well, it's great to see.
They've gone well again. Yeah, it's good yardage again, isn't it?
Holding our own, which is great. You know, tonight was always about putting on a showcase. Big opportunity for the club, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know, first opening round of Super League, first time in Super League we've appeared, and so far given a really good account of ourselves, which is pleasing to see.
Yeah, I think, you know, with 15 minutes left in this half, you're definitely taking this scoreline.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And you know, you would think that as York, as the game progresses, as long as there's no fatigue, they'll become accustomed to the pace. You know, that was what you would hope would happen.
Oh, charge down there.
Should be
the Knights.
I think
your ball.
Got the ball.
Yeah, your ball. Well, a fantastic charge, and I couldn't see because there was too many bobbleheads in the way.
He turned his back. It hit his back, so he wasn't even facing the ball. No,
but he's charged it down somehow.
Yeah, we just can't see that bottom corner, can we?
No, we can't. There's too many people stood up and bobble hats.
Yeah.
It's just a throng of bobble hats, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, the Knights going out wide now.
Doing well.
But Arthur finds. Oh, Galliano into touch.
Good tackle.
Oh.
I thought for a second then he was going to show and go, didn't you? It just seemed like it had opened up in front of him.
I know what you're saying there, Paul. I mean, it was lovely shape. Good width of pass.
Here, just
out
there.
The back. Matt Arthur finds Galliano on the outside, but you've got to credit the cover defence from Hull Kingston Rovers. They got there. And again, in these conditions, near a sideline, you're going to slip over, aren't you? You're going to slide over.
Yeah. This is where I thought he was just going to show and straighten
Maybe
up.
if he had played, if he just played short there, I think if he plays short, if he just tips there, plays short, I think it's try time.
Yeah.
I think if he plays short, he goes over.
Yeah.
I think the long ball wasn't the option there.
No, it wasn't. But
yeah, I think if he went to nick out Williams there on the short ball, then I think it would have been try time for the Knights.
But we've got the ball back.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't see what happened.
No, I didn't see that either. Not too sure. But we won't complain. Singare. Oh. Tries to burrow his way over close to the post. The Knights on the attack now. Oh, Liam Harris just drops it cold.
Just took his eye off
squanders
it, didn't he?
what was a fantastic opportunity for the Knights. I think he was thinking that he was already in that I'm going to pass mode.
He was slightly in front of himself, wasn't he?
Yeah. Be disappointed with that, will the captain?
Massively
and it's those, and that's the difference in it at this level, mate. Like it's those fine margins. Like and in the championship, you might have got away with that because you know. But as we see, Jess Litton looking to exploit tied defenders around the ruck there, and they get a penalty. Disappointing there for the Knights. They've enjoyed a little bit of a wave of attack on the whole cow line. They've made an error, and then they've backed it up with a penalty, and it was Jez Littner really won that penalty for his team. He saw the markers weren't square, saw there was a late retreater, created that tempo, and won the penalty, and now
got on the front foot, didn't they, and just couldn't slow him up, couldn't you?
Yeah. But I think naturally, look, with it being the first round, Paul, and the conditions, it's raining, ball slippery, it's not going to be a high-scoring affair, and I think you called it. The longer the game goes and we're in the game, then the chance we have of nicking it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Six again. Yeah.
And another scoop.
6 again.
We need some shape here. 6 again.
6 again.
Just need to get some shape again, to York now.
Yeah, that's good, D. Getting up high. Morg coming back on the inside. Adam Morg.
Good tackle.
There's desperate defending at the moment from the Knights, but good defence so far. They're standing firm. A lot of change of angle coming from Hull Kingston Rovers, trying to come back through the middle of them. They've gone short to Reece Martin again.
He's held up great.
Great defence.
Great tackle. I think York are claiming
he's lost the possession. He has.
York are claiming he lost it in the tackle. That is fantastic defending from York.
I think they're going to captain's challenge this whole crowd potentially. They are. Reece Reece Williams. Reece Martin is adamant that he never lost position. So it's going to go to a captain's challenge.
An interesting one, because York immediately, all the York players around the ball all appealed for it, you know, so
yeah.
I don't know if he's going to say it's gone backwards and he's recovered it, or there's a York hand in. That could be the only other thing that could possibly go against it.
Yeah, but once again, Hull Kingston Rovers attempting to break through with change of angle play and knocking on the direct door as well.
They've come back on the angle a lot, haven't they?
Yeah, they are.
So.
And do you know what? The conditions play a part in that.
Yeah,
also, the fact that York are getting off their defensive line on the edges, they're getting up high.
Yeah.
So they're getting in the passing lane to go around. And if I'm honest, in these conditions, you're not going to go around teams. You've got to go through them in these conditions. So it's not uncommon practice to see that tactic being employed by Hull Kingston Rovers. So, but we'll just try and check the big screen. Did he lose possession? I can't see from here.
That's where they're all shouting it out there, but you can't see it from that angle.
Can't see it. It might end up being inconclusive. Well, there we go here. Did he lose it? He's still got possession there. I don't think he loses it.
No, I don't think he does. I think it drops onto, it sort of falls onto his leg, but he keeps the ball up, doesn't he?
I don't think
he recovers it really well. It's a good shout.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if it's overturned. If it may be, they may say inconclusive, but challenge successful. Yep, it's the right call. Again. When you looked at it on that angle there, that's a fair call, mate. We can't deny that.
Well,
well, they're all set to this right side. Wide ball to Lewis. Change of angle again, back on the inside to Sam Luckley. He drives the legs, he spins in the collision, finds his front. Last tackle now. Litton, wide pass to Tyrone May. Dummies the drop off back inside to Lewis. Offload now to Martin. He finds Artemorg off the right foot. Little Artemorg. Is it a high tackle? Is it not? No, it's great defence from the York Knights.
Brilliant defence again. Wow.
Again, the Robins try. And it's getting tasty. It's getting there.
Well, it's not going the way, is it?
No, it's not, and that's testament to York.
Yeah,
you know, defensively.
That's absolute frustration, is that? Nothing else.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think if Hull Kingston Rovers expected an easy walkover this evening, well, they're going to get a shock, haven't they?
I think they were screaming for a high tackle, weren't they, again? But I mean, he's around his shot. I mean, kid's falling over. He's 4'11" and he's falling over. So
I get it. We have seen them given though. I think that's the issue, isn't it?
I think the other
some games you see them given, and that's where people get frustrated.
There's 2 tackles before that. The referee's given a decision that was wrong.
100%.
Gone on the captain, so they're all a bit on his back out now. You know.
100%. Oh, that's great defence.
Penalty.
Penalty. Penalty. Penalty.
They've lifted him. That's what he's going to give. They've lifted him up. You can't lift him, can they?
Well, he hasn't hit the ground, has he? Or has he? If he's hit the ground, they can't, but... Oh, I would have thought that was okay.
Yeah, actually, on replay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he hasn't gone to the ground.
He's missed touch.
You kidding? He hasn't, has he?
Oh, no,
I can't see from here. Has he?
No, he hasn't, no. I thought he had.
Did they get a hand? They must have got a hand to it. The Robins play must have got a hand to it. Yeah.
Must have knocked it on as well.
Oh, jeez.
We just can't see along this touchline, can we?
Yeah.
But again, you know, York have, now with 9 minutes left in this half, and it's still just a slender lead, and they've defended absolutely so well of York, so well.
They certainly have.
So it's all referee's fault. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always the way, isn't it? Well, you know, they can't complain, can they? At the end of the day, so far in this first half, they've had a lot of field position and possession.
Yeah, of course they have.
And haven't been able to capitalise.
Yeah, they haven't scored.
And
so
we've certainly not enjoyed as much in their half, yet we've managed to post some points.
It's just frustration.
It's just frustration.
Yeah, you know, the little coming together then, that was the players getting frustrated.
Correct.
And that manifests itself into the crowd, doesn't it? And they get frustrated as well.
Yeah.
So who do you blame? You blame the man in the middle.
Yeah.
Good catch, good catch.
But that's a good set there from the Knights.
Yeah, it was a better kick finish, wasn't it?
Nice kick outcome there from Liam Harris in that corner. And now it's going to be a tough set for the Robins coming out their own end. But, yeah, so far so good, mate. Talk to me, mate. Anything else been going on in your world recently?
No, it's I think, you know, it's a strange part of the year from rugby league perspective. Certainly if you're involved with a community club, because nobody's playing yet. They don't start playing for another 3 weeks. So there's Barlow Cups this weekend, but the actual Yorkshire Juniors don't start for another 3 or 4 weeks.
Right.
The Open Age hasn't started. We've had one Challenge Cup game, and I don't think I've ever been as busy as I have involved in rugby league. It's just the amount of stuff that goes on in the background, getting ready for a season.
Oh, hell of a fine, Paul! Jez Litton's gone through. That's a great line break from Jez Litton. That's something the Knights are going to have to deal with a bit better. He's caused a few problems here this evening. He's a quality player, is Litton, but now they move the point of attack to the right. Arda Morg beats a man.
Yeah, just a couple of missed tackles there from York. They're looking a little bit tired, aren't they, at the moment? We sort of, 7 minutes left yet.
It is. Oh, juggle there from Mikey Lewis. He tries to come back on the inside, but Sangare wraps him up, smothers him, in fact. They go to this left side. Whitbread's over. Just powers over. Lewis and Harris are coming together. Oh, now Lewis is pushing and shoving. Is it Ollie Field?
Somebody, yeah, they're just I think they're swapping phone numbers out there.
Yeah.
Minchella. But again, this is just frustration. This is frustration.
Yeah. Be disappointing that there from York.
Yeah. They just looked like they were, there was two breaks, weren't there? There was 2 big breaks.
It's Jez Litton, I'll be honest with you. Jez Litton has created tonight he has made a few little darts out of dummy half. It's got them some tempo, it's got them some 6 agains, and it's come again off the back of him. And he's a quality player. That's why he represented England this year in the Ashes series.
Yeah, and he was
let's talk about the Ashes series, mate. Wow, what was going on there?
Well, I think the frustrating part is, as good as Australia were, it wasn't the greatest Australian team that we've ever seen in.
True. But do you think a lot of the, but even all the talk about with Sean Wayne and all that kind of stuff, talking about that through the Ashes series, do you think was that right?
That probably didn't help. But there again, you've got to look at the way the Aussies approached it. They were going out to schools, they were doing training camps, they were visiting places, they were visible, they were
ambassadors of the game.
Absolutely. Yeah. Where were England team?
No, that's a fair point.
They were just locked away on some training field, weren't they? And that was about it. The actual anything coming back from them was nil. So, and you'll say, well, they're in the zone, they're in focus and things like that. But we just, even though I didn't think they were at their best. Certainly, you look at some of their stars. You look at the sort of.
Jeez, Reece Walsh was he was electric, wasn't he?
Were brilliant, but
he was brilliant.
But there's
looking forward to seeing him next week in the World Club Challenge, mate. Yeah. Reece Walsh. Oh, yeah. He's a phenomenal athlete and a phenomenal talent. What a game changer, game breaker he is.
He is, yeah, without a doubt. So, but I think I was right looking forward to seeing Cleary, and Cleary didn't really do loads, did he? He didn't have his best tour.
No.
But overall, England. I think the frustrating bit is England had a real chance, but you've got to. What did you think about the selection?
I just thought it was. I guess.
Do you think a man of steel should not be in the England team?
I think. I was disappointed Jake Connor wasn't in the team. I think. As we just see an offload there off the kick, the Robins down making some headway. Sorry, Paul, but I was disappointed Jake Connor wasn't in, and I think personally that was more of a personality thing. I just don't think and that's the thing with coaches. Coaches have their own opinions and their own thought process on how they want to play and what their players in certain teams look like. And obviously Jake Connor doesn't fit the bill of Sean Wayne. That's a fact. So, but I do think Jake Connor in that England team, I think would have added a little bit more creativity.
Yeah.
And I think certainly when you're playing an Australian side, Of course, you have to be methodical and process-driven, but you still have to have an element of a point of difference.
Yeah.
And I don't think England had that.
Didn't have it, no.
Didn't have a point of difference. Yeah, a little bit like when Schofield, as we see, just a kick in behind the line here. Ben Jones Bishop. Oh! Goes crashing into the hoarding board there. He's all right.
He's done well to shield it.
He done really well there, to be honest, Paul, because that was a clever kick from Mikey Lewis in behind the line. The kick chase team for the Robbers were herring down and backed it. But
when you go back to England, Australia, so we didn't arguably. Our best 6 and 7 over the last couple of years is Mikey and Jake Connor.
Yeah.
And yet neither of them get a go in them positions.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
And then I think in the second game, Mikey come on, played at hooker. Last game he came on and played at full back. So you're thinking, he's without a doubt he's a guy who can change a game. He can create something. You need that.
You need to put a point of difference in a team, and I felt if they had Jake Connor in that side, like I'm not saying they would have won the Ashes.
No.
Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not saying even with the whatever team selection you think the armchair fan thinks, I think. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to beat the Australians. They're a good side, Australia, right? And even like you said, that wasn't the best Aussie side probably put together for the series. But you still need to have within your arsenal, someone who can make something out of nothing. Like Gary Schofield used to do that, didn't he? Like he was that type of player that would, chip over the top, create something out of nothing. When you thought, like, what's going on here? And you could just do something, change a game that way. And I just felt, from an England perspective, there wasn't that element to the team, if that makes sense.
It was a bit sort of rigid. We didn't. You sort of wanted. You were looking at them thinking, right, who's going to make that break? Who's going to do that thing where they say, well, rest of the team don't know what he's doing. It's like, well, if rest of the team don't know what he's doing, they don't know what he's doing. And who's going to create that little bit of dynamic? And I just didn't think we really had that bit of fizz and spark. And it seemed to be more about a kick to corner type game, which I think was a shame, especially once the series had gone and we were 2-0 down. Just throw something different at them. So, and I just didn't think we did that. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. It's great to see the Aussies, and like I say, because they are such good ambassadors for the game generally.
Yeah.
But yeah, so are you going next week? You going to a Broncos game?
Yes, I'll actually be calling that next week. To be fair, yeah, for the BBC. I'll be up there calling the game. I'm really, really excited. We're looking forward to it. Should be a good contest. I think Brisbane have got some very talented players.
Very much so.
To enjoy watching. As we see, a penalty awarded to the York Knights. But yeah, so I'll tell you what, Paul, mate, if we can jag, there's a minute 20 left on the clock. So Liam Harris finds touch. Let's talk through this last minute.
What are you doing?
So
kick on the third, kick on the fourth. What are you doing?
We'll see. They've got a full set here with a minute there. So Jack Martin now at the back. Takes it in centre field now. Play the ball will be 40 metres from the Robbins line. As I said, centre field. Bar for the dummy half. Wide pass now to Harris, who tips on to Sangare, who's trying to get the big man on little man, but he swarmed.
There was a shoulder in there.
There you go. Take the two. You take the two.
Yeah, absolutely you would.
Take the two, surely.
I think there was a shoulder. Oh, he's given head tackle. I
tackle. Yep, take the two.
Oh, yep, there you go.
And that'll see us through to half-time. And I think York will take that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if it was 6-4.
Definitely will. It will if he kicks it.
If he kicks it, absolutely we'll take it.
Again, I think one of the important things here is he's got to make sure that he kicks this dead, if nothing else, doesn't he? That's the other thing.
Well, I think that the siren's going to go anyway. There's only 20 seconds left. So sure they can manage one tackle.
It's within range. It's definitely within range, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And it's not far from centre. It's definitely kickable. So yeah, Ucha's going to go. So
it is.
This will be it.
Interesting to see.
That's a proper old school Ucha. That was quite nice.
It was, wasn't it? Just waiting on Liam Harris now.
Well, we've got a perfect view for this one, so we'll know straight away.
And he has got it.
Looks good.
It's good, baby. It's good.
Yes, well done, York. That's a right half of rugby for York, is that?
Great half. Are we pleased that? So, at half-time here at the LNER Community Stadium, it's the York Knights 6, Hull Kingston Rovers 6. Tries going to Sam Wood for the Knights, and Jai Whitbread for Hull Kingston Rovers. Conversion try for the Robins and a penalty conversion from Leon Harris for the Knights.
Right on the hooter, just bringing next level, which is
absolutely
a phenomenal scoreline for York, really. To be level at half-time against the treble winners is a great achievement. I know it's only halfway, and I know it's second half's going to feel like it's uphill, but what a tremendous effort that's been from the York team.
Absolutely.
They've defended so well, numerous sets, six again, repeat plays. And there's a degree of frustration amongst the fans. The players got a little bit rattled towards the end because they're not getting it all the way, are they? So it's quite a thing, quite an evening, quite a spectacle for York fans. Great stuff.
Absolutely outstanding. So looking ahead to the second half, mate. Excited for that?
I am, yeah. I think, you know, the biggest factor now is obviously going to be fitness, isn't it? You know, so how much gas have they got left in tank, York? Because all of that tackling, all of that defence will have taken a lot out of them. I think they've used their interchanges pretty well. You know, Macca didn't do as long as he normally does, so he'll come back on fresh, and he'll spark him again. And like you say, he's got a fantastic kicking game, so he'll try and punish him and keep him downfield. But it's we'd take that, wouldn't you, at half time? We'd take it for the second half as well.
We've got to look over at our producer here. You want us to keep going? We're going to wrap up. We're going to wrap up. So, folks, once again at half-time, in round one of the Betfred Super League, it's the York Knights 6, Hull Kingston Rovers 6. Join us, myself, Paul Harrison. May have a few surprise guests as well with us for the second half. See you shortly. Well, we're back, ready for live second half action here in the corner box. You're joined by myself, Andrew Henderson, and the wonderful man that is Mr. Paul Harrison.
What did you think to that first half then, Endo?
Look, do you know what? I thought overall, I thought York held their own. You know, I think if you reflect on that first half, I feel Hull Kingston Rovers probably enjoyed more of the field position and possession in our half, as opposed to ourselves being in their half. And I just thought the edge defence, getting up high, forcing Hull Kingston Rovers back on the inside, was clearly a tactical thing. The fact that the inside were actually mopping it up and cleaning it up, I think did a tremendous job. Now, obviously the conditions, to be honest with you, traditionally, when it's wet like this, it's raining, it's a bit greasy, it's going to be harder because the pass is a bit slower, the catch is a bit slower. So it's hard to go around teams. And that's why probably Hull KR have adapted to try and play through us. However, we've handled that for large parts of that first half. And I thought an element of frustration was creeping into Hull Kingston Rovers' game.
Definitely some frustration.
For the Knights, you know, again, probably what they need to focus on in this second half is just tidying up a little bit around the ruck area. I think one thing from a York Knights perspective in the first half is probably guilty of too many ruck infringements. I think we give far too many six-aways again, and that's got to be the area of focus to tidy up. But certainly I think Coach Mark Applegarth and the rest of the coaching staff will be really, really pleased with how the Knights have absorbed that pressure, come through, and we just see a penalty.
Wow.
Josh Griffin.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I thought, you know, one of the improvements was the fact that we seem to reduce the penalty count a little bit, and then immediately we go to the penalty, because it is a bit of a nemesis for us. Is that, you know, it happened to us in grand final. Arguably it happened to us last Saturday night. You know, you just too many penalties, and this is field position. So we've gone from tackle 4 on there, 35 metres, and all of a sudden they're in our half on a brand new set.
Absolutely.
And this is where you get punished, isn't it? So, and it's just them small. Again, you said earlier about small margins, but penalties is a big thing for York. You know, they do need to cut them out. I think the other thing that was, you know, we spoke about then was just that the couple of times when they got up out of the ruck quicker than us, and they got up and they played and there was nobody in front, and they made a lot of yardage on back of that, didn't they? Especially, you know, somebody like Jez Litton. You know, he's going to gobble that up in the all day long. So
Agreed. So for me, like I said, it's that ruck area that we need to tidy up in this second half. But in terms of the effort and the endeavour of scrambling for each other, as we see Tyrone May skimming across the line looking for an opening, you know, but met by some good York defence on the edges there. I think it's Griffin with McShane in attendance. But yeah, it's on the whole, I think defensively been pretty good.
Yeah, I think they've done really well. I think, you know, like I said, there was a lot of repeat sets, and there comes a point where you think, you know, they must buckle, and I could see, you know, you could argue that York did eventually, but they withstood an awful lot of attack. That's well taken.
It's well taken, but is it
probably going to be over his own line? I think.
So.
They're putting back over, haven't they? So it's a good kick. It was just about 2 metres in front of line, wasn't it? It was perfect.
It was indeed. It was indeed, but
first games don't go well for York. First game of the season.
Really?
The last time York won an opening day game.
I suppose even when I was coaching, we struggled, didn't we?
2016.
Was it 2016? Wow.
And on the score sheet that day, a certain Mark Applegarth.
Well, he did play 100 games, didn't he, for the club?
Yeah, he was a good servant, was Marsh.
He was a good servant for the club as a player.
Yeah, he came off the bench that day. York beat London.
Right.
And that was the 2016. That was
2016.
That was last time York won an opening league game. So they don't come around very often.
Right.
Let's hope it's every 10 years.
It would be nice, wouldn't it, Paul? Wouldn't that be a nice stat?
Crikey,
that'd be a lovely stat, wouldn't it?
Wow.
You know, because let's be honest, it is a tough opening start for the York Knights.
Of course it is.
You know, we've got Leeds away off the back of this.
Yeah.
Warrington as well.
Yeah.
Then it's Hull FC, followed by Wigan. So it's a tough.
Gone backwards.
It's a tough 5 weeks.
It is. Well, the thing is,
to Super League.
There's no easy games this year.
No, there isn't.
You know, that's
got to play them all, don't you?
Yeah, of course you do.
Got to play them all. Got to play them all.
I think, you know, it did make me smile because, you know, there's this allegation, rumour, call it you want, that if he's held him up, then they've done really. He scored.
Scored. Yeah, Whitbread again, I think it is it?
Oh, he's
going to
not
the
convinced.
Ooh.
But he came onto that well.
Got myself a bag of sweets at half-time, Paul. Did you fancy some? Or you got yourself?
Snap on the snap.
Well, We'll
just toughies.
We'll
Toughies don't go too well when you
commentate. What have we got in here? Yeah, true that. Yeah, some of these look a tough chew. I can't be doing that to our listeners. We're chewing away on those. We'll have to save them for after.
We're a long way off here, aren't we? So
let's have a look at this. So the Robins, is it double movement?
Well,
ball's on the try line.
It's whether he's
propelled forward.
Yeah,
that's the question. So for the folks at home,
whether it's two movements or whether you did.
I don't think it is.
It's in.
I think it's a penalty double movement.
I think so. Yeah, they've gone very quick to screen.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he's landed and he's propelled forward, hasn't he?
This will please him if he don't give this.
Yeah, no try. There we go. Double movement. So
it was. Yeah, it was.
Yep, the Knights survive.
The slow-mo showed it to us.
Yeah, once again, it was Jai Whitbread just hitting him close to the try line.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Now, the more you see it, more it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the right decision. Absolute right decision.
So more pressure. And yet again, York have come up good. You know, they've come away with, they haven't scored again off all that pressure. So we've got to be so proud of York at the moment. Still a long way to go.
How do you think Super League's going to shape up this year, Paul? 14 teams.
Yeah. So
do you think?
I think.
Do you think it was needed? Do you think the call was needed? Do you think it was needed to go to 14?
The way everything seems to be sorting itself out now, and I think some of the difficulties we're seeing with some of the clubs in the Championship now, it sort of seems inevitable that it's going to become. It was going to become 14. I think it might even become more, and I think the model that York are doing at the moment with their what they're doing with Newcastle,
partnership with Newcastle,
I think we'll see a lot more.
Oh, hang on, look out! It's Galliano.
Last tackle.
Geez, good leg drive there from Galliano. Gets in between bodies. McShane at dummy half. Little box kick into the corner. Griffin not going to get up. He's tapped it forward.
Knock on there.
At least he was up there competing, Griffin.
Yeah.
Just couldn't quite get the tap back.
The model that York are doing is pretty much the copied Penrith. I mean, everybody was chuckling and laughing when they signed this deal with Penrith. The deal with Penrith was to find out how they do it, how they've created a team from nowhere to win 5 Super Leagues or 5 Grand Finals. You know, so
correct.
So York are trying, in a modest way, they're trying to copy that model, and it's no surprise that Wigan have now been linked with
having a partnership with North Wales Crusaders.
Now, again, if you think about it, Wigan could have picked anyone they wanted. But they've gone to an area where there's not lots of rugby league, but there's lots of sport.
And rugby union is struggling in Wales at the moment, isn't it?
So it's again, it's quite an astute move. But again, as we said earlier, time will tell. I think that's got a York hand on it.
I think so, yeah. I think Ben Jones Bishop. And actually, thankfully, he did knock it down because it looked like to me that Hull Kingston Rovers had created some space on that left edge there, didn't they?
Yeah, they'd worked it across well, haven't they?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So the other thing we're talking about, development and growth. You're still involved with the Knights and development side?
Yes, still working that side of things, and again, probably again off the back of the Penrith model as well, trying to develop those pathways and opportunities for young players in the area to sort of come through. And we've got our chairman, Mr. Clint Goodchild, coming in.
Clint, all right.
You jumping in? You jumping in for a chat or?
Oh, I don't think there's a mic, mate, but I just want to say thanks for everything you've done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
That's the owner, Chairman Clint Goodchild there, who's obviously worked incredibly hard behind the scenes since purchasing the club.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job. So, and you're saying that part of that is all this development that's going on in the background as well.
Yeah, certainly is. Again, we're just trying to create those opportunities for local-based players in York to start to come through a bit of a pathway, and hopefully, you know, link in with opportunities with Newcastle and with York. So we're creating different pathways there. Also building a link with York College as well to try and add another string to the bow, so to speak, and another opportunity for young players to get educated. And
big gap.
Oh no, that's it. Try time. Give over.
Big gap.
It's disappointing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was very easy, simple reverse ball. There was a massive gap opened up, wasn't it? It was a shame after how hard they've worked for that. Whitbread again, blimey. So he scored 2 and had 1 chalked off again. Yeah. Quite a surprise for the night.
And again, it was no different route one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just a reverse ball, isn't
it is. It's a little bit of deception there.
Yep.
From the dummy half. Litton, he just sort of shows to his right, just rocks to his right, comes back to the short side on the left-hand side, hits Jai Whitbread out the back of a play. Reece Martin running the lead line. And again, if you remember in the first half, they predominantly were hitting Reece Martin on that lead line. And I think that's almost conditioned the York defence to think Martin's coming, bashing over. It just brought them in, and that created the space out the back for Jai Whitbread to get a one-on-one near the try line. Big man on little man, tough to stop.
Yeah, very much so.
He gets over the line.
From that range, he's a powerful lad, isn't he? And he runs very straight, very direct. Yeah. And let's say that little glimpse of an opening. And you know, it was a decent effort to tackle, but he needed somebody else. Couldn't do that on his own.
Hey, let's get one of those sweets into us, mate, before they go hard.
Do we need some sugar?
Neutral.
There we go.
Well, they're nice, then. Squashies. They are nice.
Well, it's lifted the visitors, if nothing else.
It certainly has.
A bit of noise again now.
What's the boos for?
Is it Sue?
What's the booing?
I think
was it Sue?
Sue in there.
I'm thinking, what are they booing for?
I think he's just come back on it, boxing.
Yeah,
Whitbread's gone off, hasn't he? And Sue's
good point. Sue. Good point there, Paul. I'm thinking, what are they booing for now?
Yeah. Here we go. You'll get it again.
Sue! There it is. And he tries that strong kick-off carry, but he's met by a wall of black and amber shirts.
Just got to stay in game now with York, haven't they?
Yes. Well, this is a key period.
What they don't want is back-to-back scores, basically.
Key period this now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, and it's funny that, isn't it? Because how often do you see in games where a team just now starts to get the ascendancy, as Hull KR are now in the ascendancy, and then they just almost go bang, bang, get back-to-back tries, and then the game almost goes.
So, and again, this is how you see that these different levels out of the game management there. Immediately they've scored. They've got beyond the 40. They've immediately gone downfield, haven't they? You know, it's like if you're going to come and score, you're going to come a long way.
Yep. What's happened here? The referee's called time off there. Interesting. Hey, so good news about the Frenchies have got a TV deal done this year.
Yes, that is good news, isn't it? Yeah.
Get some more exposure for the game over there. What are your thoughts on that, Paul?
Well, they need it, don't they? They need it to grow. I mean, they've got two teams in Super League.
Yeah.
You know, 2 teams in the Elite 14 and this side of Europe, basically. So they've got to have some exposure and more exposure in France. I mean, they have their own French league, and you would hope that part of that TV deal would include that, wouldn't it? Because they have got the potential to have their own pathways, haven't they? Basically,
absolutely.
As the French. And it's a big place. There's plenty of rugby around. They're scrambling around here, York, but they've made something out of nothing. It's good tackling, important tackle, yeah.
So, mate, tell me, did you play back in the day?
Yeah, not very well.
Talk me through your playing days, mate.
The highlight of our career, I had 2 career highlights. I played one game for York A team, away at Whitehaven, at end of season because they couldn't get a team.
Say that again, Paul. Sorry.
I played 1 game for York A team, away at Whitehaven.
York A team?
Yeah, because they couldn't get a team at end of season because I was in the
What year was that, Paul?
Oh,
not giving your age away, mate.
It was in black and white.
Oh, wow.
And then my other claim was, do you remember St John Ellis?
Yeah, St John Ellis, great guy,
Yeah,
St.
bless him, St John.
Yeah,
so
what
when St John made his
legend,
rugby league debut, it was a Sunday morning game for a team in York called Southlands, and he was introduced to us before the game. Didn't know him, and he said, and I was number 7, and they just said, Harry, this is your 6. Give him the ball and leave it to him.
Yeah.
And we pretty much did that. And about 2 weeks later, he got signed pro.
Yeah, right.
He was amazing.
Yeah, good player.
And for somebody who'd never played it before, he just picked up a ball and ran. Yeah. And just nobody could get near him. He was a great guy. And I didn't see him he went to York and then he went to Cass.
That's right.
Didn't see him for a few years. And then I was out in town one night with my missus, bumped into him, and he doubled in size. But he still, I haven't. And if he still recognised me, he came and had a chat with me. He shook his hand.
He was a good guy.
Said hello to missus, got
introduced. Bit of a crazy cat, but bit of a crazy cat, but he was a good guy.
He says, tell us when you come into Castle, I'll put your name on gate. And he was brilliant. He was
he's a good guy, mate.
Yeah,
It's a shame he did have a crack in Oz, didn't he, with the South Queensland Crushers. Didn't quite make it over there. Didn't quite work out for him.
Donny, didn't he? He was coaching.
Yeah, he coached at Donny. Maybe he tried to sign me actually when I first came over to the UK.
Right.
Yeah, he did have a chat with me about trying to go there, but I never ended up there. But
inside ball again.
But yeah, no, it was interesting. So what era did you grow up in then, mate? The 70s or the?
Yeah. Oh, they've lost the ball.
Talk me through.
So yeah,
talk me through the 70s.
70. I don't remember loads of 70.
You don't remember loads? Why is that?
I was a child.
Was that because you're getting assistance, mate? Were you having some
80s.
assistance?
The 80s were better. The 80s. See, that was when they invented real music, wasn't it? And synthesizers and fantastic air and things like that. And
yeah, right. Well, so talk to me then. How did you go in the 80s? Were you? Now, I know you don't display a lot of hair these days. Did you have one of those bouffons, mate? Did you have it? Or did you go to the punk rocker look where you shaved and had the mohawk?
Everything. So
what did you go with?
I looked at the family gene pool and I thought, if I get to 30, I've done well. So in my late teens, I went for everything. So I had the curtains.
Oh, you had the curtains?
I had the little ponytail, rat's tail.
Oh, the rat's tail?
And I dyed it auburn.
Oh, wow. Auburn?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, it was...
Wow.
That was a fashionable
Did you go, in the 80s, did you go through, did you put the eyeliner on?
No, I didn't get
Did you go that far?
No, I didn't get that far.
The David Bowie look?
No, I didn't get quite as far as
that.
Not
quite that way.
I think there was a point where my mum said, that's enough, you know. It was the debate and the arguments to get an earring went on for many a year before they finally succumbed.
Yeah, right.
So,
wow.
Yeah, so they were great.
Did you get the earring? Did you get the earring?
Eventually, eventually.
Which one did you get? The dangling one with the cross, or did you go the?
No, just a little
stud.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Interesting.
Yeah. So it was. He's still.
Did you meet your lovely wife in that era?
No.
No. But that come later.
I was quite a bit older.
When you were reformed.
So, yeah. Well, she probably wouldn't say that. So, but yeah, I was a little bit older.
Oh, brilliant.
A romantic as ever. I met her at a football match. I should have been playing, and I was poorly, so I didn't play.
Right.
And then, so...
So what you're telling me, I was going to ask you, like, do you remember any sort of... did you go to any sort of raves or any kind of disco parties?
Raving wasn't my thing, to be honest. You know, it was a different sort of... Raves weren't my real thing, to be honest. I was... to be honest, didn't really nightclubs were. I was more of a, I mean, you know, the thing is, God, I am that old. I remember when pubs used to shut in the afternoon and things like that, you know what I mean? So it's
that's
very different nowadays,
that's why probably back in the day, York used to get a decent crowd because on Clarence Street they used to shut the pub, didn't they? So they'd all come into the rugby game so they could still keep drinking, couldn't they? So it was almost we probably created a fan base because we supplied alcohol because the pubs were closed, weren't they?
There used to be two places on a Sunday afternoon you knew you could get a drink. Pizza Hut and River Cruises.
Wow.
So River Cruises on a Sunday afternoon from 3 till 5 or whatever.
I'm loving these sweets, by the way.
You should go get on a boat if you wanted to keep drinking.
Yeah, these pick and mix is outstanding. Oh God.
So what was your childhood like then? Because you're travelled. That is not a Scottish accent that I'm hearing. No.
So Torquay born, Australian, Scotland international, former. It was quite an interesting.
They're in.
No! Too easy through the middle.
Yeah.
Can't get beat through the middle like that.
Yeah, again, they're playing faster out there all of a sudden. You know, they're getting up from the ruck a little bit quicker.
Well, they're just making more metres, aren't they? They're making more metres. They're rolling down the hill, you know, finishing in the right areas.
But it's pretty much...
Again, we've not managed that ruck as well as we'd like to.
It's 3 crash over tries, isn't it, basically?
Again, we're
just not sort of said. Short runner, gone behind, and he's...
Just a little bit...
He hasn't even got an hand on him,
a little bit disconnected there.
Yeah.
You know.
Nobody's even got a hand on him, have they?
No, they haven't, no. Obviously, I think it was Geordie... It was McShane got around the corner
Minchella
late.
goes in front, doesn't he? Yeah, Minchella takes him. Again, Minchella sucked 2 in, didn't he?
Yeah. I just think it's... I couldn't see which York player it was there, but I know McShane got out of the tackle late, so he got in position late, and it left the defender outside him. He's come in to try and take that lead line, and it's basically we're short of numbers on that long side there. How so, I can read it.
Again, it's just that.
And then Ollie Field just didn't react quick enough to close
disruption around the ruck, though, isn't it? They just seem to be getting up and playing it that little bit quicker all of a sudden, don't they?
It's just disappointing.
They're just leaving York on floor a bit.
Yeah, Mash should be disappointed with that one.
He will.
To concede there.
Kick right under the sticks, so this will take it to 18.
It will, mate.
And it's a shame back-to-back tries. I said they wanted to avoid that because all of a sudden the hill's just got a bit bigger on it.
Yeah. And again, like I said, in these conditions, it's not going to be a high-scoring game, is it? So you know that the opportunities for York are going to be few and far between, but
they're just playing it that slightly bit better at it. But you know, that's like I say, these are the benchmark in rugby league in this country. So you know, you would expect this. I think the fact that we're still sort of as it was in the game is a great mark of credit and respect to York and where they're at.
Well, don't forget, there's probably some players out there that'll be their first taste of Super League rugby.
Oh, absolutely.
If I think, or maybe not. Oh yeah, like Galliano, his first taste of Super League rugby. Nick Williams, first taste. Most of the others would have played either NRL or Super League.
Yeah, Ollie Field, he'll be new to it.
Yeah, he'll be new to it because I don't think he made a Super League debut at Leeds, did he?
No.
So you're right. There's a couple there. And then a few others that haven't played, like Geordie hasn't played for a number of years.
Yeah.
A couple of others haven't played for a number of years.
There's a couple dabbled in there.
Yeah, Matt Alpha's not played Super League either. Yeah, you're right. So
just need to restrict him now. Just need to hold them down a little bit. You know, just pin them down a bit longer, don't we? Just slow game up again. But it's so difficult, isn't it? When it's so easy to say it, and it's so hard to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I know. You know, they've not made floor there, have they? You know, so.
No, you look at that. You know, you look at that set there.
Yeah.
They've scored points, and they've rolled 60
metres
and potentially.
He's played on.
Play on. Oh yeah, play on. Woohoo!
Said it's gone back.
I thought he was knocked on there.
Yeah, I did.
Ben James Biss about a dummy half now.
Again. So York have caught it. It's been stolen.
It was a bit again.
So it goes backwards. Play. Yeah, he's ready.
Play on.
To be fair, he got it right.
No, that's right now. So just trying to move the point of attack here, York now onto this left side. Williams, good footwork there, getting in between bodies. But yeah, mate, just going back onto childhoods and upbringings. And yeah, look, mine was, like I said, I was born in Torquay, Devon, and then Mum and Dad decided to emigrate. So my dad was Glaswegian, born in Scotland.
Yeah.
Mum was English. Originally from Harrogate was my mum.
All right.
She had a. Her dad, my granddad, was a PTI in the army, so she had an upbringing where she was moving around all the different army bases abroad and at home. So she had quite a colourful childhood. She spent time in Africa and in Europe and obviously in England and Scotland and Wales. And so but anyway, Mum and Dad met in Torquay because I think in the 70s, which again your era, your generation. It's probably like the modern day Ibiza, isn't it? You know what I mean? So it would be the comparison, or Marbella or whatever. Where do they all go now? Magaluf or whatever? I don't bloody know. Can't keep up with it. But I think Torquay back then was like the place where people would come to
English Riviera.
Yeah, the English Riviera, and that's where people would go there to have a good time and enjoy the sun, the sea, the surf, and whatever else goes on down there in the 70s. So Mum and Dad met. Obviously had 4 kids, and then decided to emigrate to Australia. Dad was a builder, so he had a sister over in Australia, so there was a connection there too. His sister had moved over there a while back before him, but yeah, so we went to Australia, and again, had Mum and Dad not made that decision, then myself, my 2 younger brothers, we never would have discovered rugby league, and we never would have played where we played, and I certainly wouldn't be sat here right now. You know, talking to you and the lovely people sitting at home or wherever they are watching around the world. So, yeah, look, it was fantastic. But I tell you what, Paul, I fell in love with the game straight away. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Western Suburbs Magpies was my team I supported as a kid. In Campbelltown they were based. And,
I don't know if that was accidental. Liam Harris is down in the holding his knee by the looks of it.
Oh, I missed that there.
He got clattered, and I think, was it Jez? Or was it Mike? It was Mikey, wasn't it? So him and Mikey have clashed there. But Liam looks like...
I hope there's no malice in it, because there was a bit of...
It looks like he's definitely come off worst.
Yeah, there was a bit of...
Mikey's hobbling,
well, he's grabbing it.
Liam in up.
I'll tell you now, you can tell the way he's grabbing his head there.
Yeah.
That tells me he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And he knows it's a bad knock, or he thinks it's a bad injury. So I think they're going to have to make a change here. Just looking at the bench we got left on there.
Oh, he's stuck his leg. He's had a little trip here. You watch this again. You watch him as he goes past him. There you go.
Oh, he has, yeah.
Stuck his leg out.
He has stripped him. And it's funny that because them two had a bit of a coming together, didn't they? He'll get done. He'll get sent off for this.
It'll be interesting.
He'll get sent for that.
It's just whether, you know, he's shaking his head, whether they deem it deliberate or not.
Well, I think it is.
He's definitely going to have a word with him. So do you think he sticks his leg out?
Yeah.
I think he does. I mean, how does his leg get there?
He's get the card there, look. He's getting the card.
To get in. Yellow.
Yellow card. I think he's lucky to get a yellow there. How's Liam Harris? Is he on his feet? Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
he's all right.
Yeah,
that was a
he made it hurt enough.
But it's interesting
until
because
ref had a replay look at it. He made it hurt enough.
Them two had a little bit of coming together in the first half, if you remember.
Yeah.
Both whole lads.
Well, yeah.
So there's obviously a bit of... So the referee's going all the way back now, is he, toward the penalty? Interesting.
Yeah.
And the Robins will be down to 10 men. There's 20 minutes to go left on the clock. This, I tell you, this next 10-minute period it's a big opportunity for York now.
If York can pull something out in these next 10 minutes, it'll make it a really good finish.
Agreed. But
let's see what we've got.
Absolutely. Sangare now on the charge, driving the legs.
This'll find out how much we know about each other when we can create this extra man, isn't it?
We'll have to get up tall to see on this corner as we come to this left-hand side. Harris plays short, looks a bit forward to me there to Griffin, but gets away with it.
Very flat.
McShane just scanning the ruck, looking to come short side, picks up one-handed. Harris.
That was forward.
Oh, that looked forward to Williams, but
that was forward.
But the referee plays on as Williams runs a nice inline there. Wide pass from McShane. Harris with the double drop-off play. Oh, there's space behind. He's tried to manufacture a kick play. I could see what he's sort of thinking. I don't think the kick really was on. I think he could have. I think the fact that the whole Kicks and Rovers player shot up high, he got him behind the space. If he finds a pass there, I think we have a 4v1.
Yeah.
And that's a try-scored opportunity gone missing.
The kick option was the wrong kick option. If he was going to, he needed to float it over him because there was only that one man. So if he was going to go corner, if he'd have put it up in air.
It's disappointing.
But that, they had created the extra
opportunity missed.
Yeah, massively.
Opportunity missed.
Yeah, definitely off the back of a forward pass as well. You know, we can call it both ways, but it was a Mel forward, that York pass.
Yeah, I know. So what's the plan of attack tonight, mate?
We'll get another goal. Come on.
You're just back home after tonight, mate?
Yeah, that's it.
If York win tonight, are you going out reminiscing? In your 80s era, and away you go.
Go home and put my ponytail back in. And,
I like that.
See if
Get in the mixer, mate.
I'll put some eyeliner on, seeing I've not tried it yet.
Get in the mixer. Living your best life. Oh, that'd be funny to see you in your heyday, mate. That would be funny.
No, you don't want to.
Yeah.
Do you remember Chesney Hawks?
I've heard of Chesney Hawks, yes.
He copied my hairstyle.
I'll give him. Hang on a sec. York on this left-hand side. Nico Williams.
Beat his man.
Great feet from Williams. Again, playing in the uncustomary position of centre this evening. Hengano. Can he create something? Sangare. Offload late to Xavier Var. Harris, he's being harassed. He beats two. Harris, kick back inside. And Adam Org lets it run dead. It's too hard to kick.
Idea was good. Again, you know, they've done quite well then because they got Aristoff ball, didn't they? And they managed to keep it alive quite well. But unfortunately, the kick just wasn't quite good. But that was just due to pressure, wasn't it? And he was playing out of position, running wide instead of being where he wanted to be. So they're all booing again.
No, Sue's coming off. Sue's coming off, mate. I've got it now. Which is good. But I think from a York point of view, you know, first game of the season in Super League against the treble winners from 2025. You know, we've certainly held our own, that's for sure.
Well, certainly not disgraced ourselves, have they? I think that's the big thing.
And there's still time. 16 minutes to go. They're down to 12. There's still time. You never know.
Are you calling any other games this weekend then?
I'm not doing any others. I'm calling the World Club Challenge next week. with the BBC next week, calling that game. So I'm looking forward to that one. It should be a good one to call.
You didn't fancy Vegas, did you?
Oh, jeez. I can't anyway. I'm working. I mean, don't forget, I still have a full-time role here at the York Knights to contend with. So, yeah, and like you were saying before, you know, part of my role is overseeing and managing all the pathways and the development side of things in the performance department.
Could it not have been classed as research? Did you not try and sell that one to Clint?
That's a good idea. I should have thought that. Yeah, or going over talent ID and talent for potential recruitment for next season for 2027. Yeah, could have done that.
Could have done it. Looked at a couple of Aussies and
that's it.
You know, blended in, no problem. So.
Yeah.
My daughter's going.
Is she?
Yeah, daughter and
excited.
Soon to be husband. Very excited about it. So.
How long are they going over?
I think it's 6 nights.
Do you think they'll get married over there?
No, they won't.
Just to peeve you off.
We did actually discuss it. We were going to see if it was doable.
Yep.
But But I think the condition was they wanted Fletcher and Andy to give him away and do the ceremony. So.
Oh, brilliant.
Did have a word with 6 again here for York.
Okay, opportunity. Well,
so because we couldn't get Fletcher and Andy, we said, oh, don't bother, just get married here. Just go and have it as an holiday. Yeah. So I think it's a joint stag and end-do for them two.
That's a strong carry from Xavier Varr. Let's just come back to that in a second about the stag do, etc. As we see York on the attack, 10 metres out. Short pass from McShane to Sangare. Looked a little high. His head rocked back.
It was a great
but it was deemed to be hit across the shoulders. McShane now to the right to Hingano. Plays deep to Harris. Harris shows on the inside. Dummies itself.
Yes,
he scores. He's
yes. Well done, York. So he did it great that time, Liam. He showed he got the gap and then he hit it. Perfect.
Well done. Well done, Liam.
And that's great. I mean, you know, again, they're down, so they've lost a man, and you think you've got to take advantage, and York are absolutely taking advantage of it.
100%. We're certainly going to leave us for a grandstand finish, that's for sure, Paul. But a wonderful try from the York Knights. It's Xavier Varr carried strong early, put a dent in him, followed up by Sangare.
Yeah,
plays the ball just to that left-hand side of the post, and it's a wide pass from McShane to Hingano. Goes wide again to Harris. Harris dummies the drop-off play, squares up, and he sees that the opening presents itself. Smart decision from Harris to then show and go. Gets through behind the defenders because they're high up on the edge.
What he wanted similar to last time when
it wasn't,
and he got the kick wrong.
Exactly.
But, you know, he learned from it, didn't he?
He did.
And instead of the kick, he's gone and he's found his man. And
it's Sam Wood goes in for his second try.
He goes up for a brace as well.
100%. Great try. Great try. Well, if he can convert this, we need him to kick this one, and it will really in for a grandstand finish.
Interesting change here as well. Looks like Gildart's going off, doesn't it? So, you know, obviously Mikey's already off, so they're taking Gildart off to bring a middle on, I think.
Who's that coming on the bench there?
Is it Broadbent?
Jack Broadbent.
I suppose it's a bit of a straight swap in it, really. Yeah. Thought they were maybe putting another middle in.
Well, he's a handy utility player.
Oh, he's
Jack Broadbent to have on the bench. He can cover anywhere in the back line. Could probably even do your job at 13 if you had to. He's that type of guy.
Yeah, he will play anyway, won't he?
Liam Harris now, lining up to convert.
Big kick.
The Sam Wood try that he created.
Come on.
And
kicked it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well done, Liam.
That's how we do's it.
Wow. It's a one-score game again.
Hey.
One-score game again.
Absolutely.
And there's still, I can't remember when Mikey went off, but there must be another 3 or 4 minutes, is there, on him?
Yeah, I reckon 2 or 3 minutes left, mate. It was about 20 minutes to go when he went off.
So still a couple of minutes left.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's well done.
Well, if we look at last year, if you remember, Hull Kingston Rovers' first game of the season last year was against Castleford Tigers. That finished 18-all and went to golden point, and the drop goal was secured by Mikey Lewis, and they nicked that game, did Hull KR. So could we have the same outcome this evening, finishing 18-all, going to golden point, and Liam Harris knocking over the one-pointer just to upset the away fans that are here tonight.
Yeah.
Good carry, Xavier Varr. Good leg drive. He's lost possession. Oh, no, hang on, penalty. It was a one-on-one ball still. Okay, I thought it's a penalty, is it?
I think
Oh, no, he's not.
He's indicated one-on-one, so...
Yeah, it's York ball, yeah.
So he's saying, okay, I've gone one-on-one, stripped it,
but
and
it's
okay,
gone
I've dropped
forward.
it forwards
yeah,
off LKR.
that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
But it's a strong carry there from Xavier Var. Got the Pistons pumping there.
He's a big lad. He's a big lad, he's Var.
He is, mate.
Yeah. They've got a couple, Sangare is enormous.
Yeah, big boy, some big bodies. Well, you need a little bit of that. They go down the short side wide now to Ben Jones Bishop. Cuts back in off his right foot. He's marshalled to the ground by Luckily. And I think it was Hadley as well that was involved in that last tackle.
Good
Jeez,
carry.
exciting.
Good carry.
Oh, Jack Martin thought he wriggled free there, didn't he?
I think he was fancying the halfway line, wasn't he? He was going all the way, I think.
He was. We're coming in almost into the final 10 minutes. 11 minutes on the clock at the moment. And York trying to move the point of attack to this right-hand side. They've still got the one-man numerical advantage, 13 over 12. And it's this is an exciting finish. Was that crossing? Got away with it.
No, it wasn't. I thought he certainly hadn't given it.
Well, to be fair to Tomo, he got through the line, so that's what they say. He didn't impede anyone. Short side, he got him! Nick Williams. That's okay.
Yeah, it's not worse. It's not the worst thing.
Finish in a corner.
But they'll just be looking at clock as well now, won't they? So get the talisman back on.
Yeah. Well,
that's what they're waiting on.
Just over 10 minutes to go. So that, for me, roughly 5 sets each.
He's cramped
Both teams will have possession.
Cramped up.
I can't see down there.
Yeah, Williams has got cramp. That's what it is.
Nick
Williams has got. Yeah.
I keep saying Reece Williams. I've had a shocker.
Yeah.
I said that about Reece Martin earlier, didn't I? Got Reece Williams on my mind.
So Mikey's coming back on now, and he's just stood on touchline. So we're back up to 13 aside now.
Brilliant.
But again, we've done well. We had that numerical advantage, and we made it paid. So they've got to take a lot of pride out of that as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody, bar LKR fans, will be willing on the York Knights from home, watching this game this evening.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. There's maybe a few. There's a couple of teams that came up with us last year. Certainly one of them won't be.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, true.
But there again, there'll be a team in black and white that definitely will be wanting us to do something. So.
Oh no! Ooh.
Well done.
Well done indeed.
Makes it more exciting, doesn't it?
Matt Arfuck. Jeez. So anything exciting planned for this weekend, Paul? You got anything exciting planned?
Well, no, I said I'm at work Saturday. Genuinely, I'm at work Saturday. And then, but I am hoping to get to Newcastle at the weekend.
Yeah, nice.
The
Miles playing.
Thunder. Well, hopefully, he's certainly in contention because he's back full training now.
Good.
So hopefully he gets a stretch of his legs. So that's my intention, is to try and go up to Newcastle. I think they're on to Dewsbury. But obviously they've set off really well, haven't they? So, they reckon it's been quite entertaining to watch.
Oh, it's come off the head.
It's come off.
I don't think it's been played at, though, is it? I don't think it's been played at.
I don't know what they're saying. I think he's asking his linesman here, isn't he, for a bit of help.
Well, it's come off.
It came off Ulkia, but whether he played at it.
It came off the head of Peter Hiku. I'm just trying to look down there to see, but it's come off.
It's York ball.
Is it?
He's given York ball.
Oh, wow. This is a huge opportunity. Well, I thought it come off the head of Peter Hiku.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was accidental offside or I don't know. I can't tell. I can't see from this angle. But anyway, Paul Vaughan. Let's talk through this now. Paul Vaughan. 20 metres out from the goal line. Oh, pressure put on McShane from Minchella. Ball's gone backwards. So now York will play the ball inside the whole KR 10, just on this left-hand upright. Wide pass to Harris. Harris, early ball out to Oliver Field, who gets tackled 12 metres out from the whole KR goal line. Short side attacking play. Harris back on the inside to Mataafa. Mataafa skimming across the line, but he's been swarmed by Elliot Minchella.
Great tackle.
Well read. McShane, wide pass to Thompson out the back down to Hingano. Look, kick him behind.
Good kick.
It's a great
Yes! One!
There it is.
He's going to give this.
Oh, yes! Absolutely he is. Scott Galliano. making his Super League debut, is it? Or was it Nicky Williams who scored it?
I think it was Galliano.
It's this
corner.
Galliano.
Yeah, I think it's Galliano.
We are the corner box, but we haven't got a view of the corner. What's doing?
It's the no-view corner box.
The no-view corner box. Yeah, cannot see that corner.
No pressure on Liam here.
It was a fantastic kick from Atahengana, well weighted, in behind the line.
Missed everybody, didn't he? I think Galliano's got it in the corner, hasn't he?
I think it's Galliano. I'm sure it was Galliano.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
Galliano. Yes, well done, son. On his Super League debut, scores, and he was a frequent try scorer in the championship last year. Was Scott Galliano, who we recruited from the Sunshine Coast Falcons in the Queensland Cup. He's been a tremendous asset to this team.
He was, yeah. He's,
absolutely.
Try confirmed.
So, wonderful play. And again, I like the movement. Short side.
Yeah.
Thompson out the back to Hingano, fetches the whole KR line up, and it was a lovely kick in behind the line from Hingano.
It was a real deceptive kick.
Yeah, Artemore couldn't get there.
Perfect. He went low when they're expecting
and the bounce rolled away as well.
Yeah, it was
so even Morg was coming across trying to get it, it was moving away from him. And Galliano, Johnny on the spot, makes it. So huge kick here for Liam Harris. 10 metres in from the sideline.
Kicks it.
And he's kicked it. Well, I said it. It might be like last year. It might go to Golden Point.
Wow.
Well, we indeed.
Who saw this coming?
Yeah, baby.
Wow.
This is fantastic,
What a
mate.
massive 5 minutes this is.
Welcome to Super League. Well done, fellas. That's awesome. 18 all, 5 to go.
Wow. Come on, York.
This is unreal.
Oh,
penalty.
Oh, this will upset them.
Big sweet to right.
Come on, here we go.
York fans are getting that York chant going.
We're starting to set nearly on a halfway line here, so it's great position.
What's this, mate? Talk to me. Yep. Who for?
I always think it's a bit dodgy when there's a raffle and you come up winning first prize. Come on, York.
Special reserve part from Hooten Owl.
Oh, it was half a gap, half a gap.
It's a gift for the
Lovely.
It was Ollie Field with a great carry.
Lovely. Well, I've just been handed this.
No,
well, let's get back to the game because
win the raffle.
He's
going to take a point.
He is now.
He's kicked it. Whoa, what's going on?
Atahengano.
What's going on?
What a finish.
Wow.
Jeez, he kicked that well, didn't he?
Wow. Well, he got it over.
Well,
it doesn't really matter how he went over, but he went over.
Who cares? This could be.
Wow.
What a night.
Wow. This is unbelievable.
What a night.
He's gone right down middle, hasn't he?
Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it?
That bottle of
forget about this. This is someone trying to promote and sell Hooting Owl's signature port, special reserve Ruby Port. It will go to the man of the match. And who that will be tonight, who knows, Paul.
No.
But there it is, beautiful. Who now? Man of the match will receive that special reserve. It's class. Boom, beautiful. We'll worry about that later. We've got just over 3.5 minutes left. We've got to see this through.
Wow.
Wowzers. What about that?
We've even moved into product placement as well. Look at
Mate, look, it was 18. It was 18-6, and we sort of thought, you know,
the 12 men.
It was the 12. It was the Mike Lewis getting sent off.
Just give a bit of momentum, didn't it?
Absolutely.
And we took full advantage of it.
Yeah, we did.
And they're proper rattled.
They are now.
Blimey.
They are now. Wow.
This is a long 3 minutes, this.
This could be one of the most memorable nights in York Rugby League history, let's be honest.
Whatever happens for me in the next 3 minutes, it's still the most memorable night of a lot of years.
What a story. To debut in Super League. Super League, this is the 30th year of Super League. To debut in Super League and come away with a...
Oh! Must be a knock-on.
It is.
Oh, it is.
Oh, there it is. Oh, look at the push and shoving it now.
They just went to remind him that he dropped it.
Yeah. Yeah, rightly so.
Leave clock running. That's all York are bothered about. Leave clock running. There's no rush.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, like I said, the Robins at 18-6 up were in control of the game, I felt, in that period.
Absolutely. The 12
and
men,
then Mikey Lewis,
was crucial.
The stupidity from Lewis, putting the leg out, tripping Liam Harris, has been the catalyst of this comeback for the York Knights. And Harris was the provider with the try assist for Wood to get it back to 18-12. Hingano, the try assist with the kick for Galliano to make it 18-all. And then Hingano with the drop goal to make it 19-18. And we've got, what, 2.5 minutes to go.
And York on their line. Wow.
Galliano, strong carry off the scrum. 5 metres from the try line. Slow play the ball from Galliano. McShane finds Griffin, just up the jumper stuff now. Nothing silly, just carries. Again, plays the ball 5 metres from the Robins try line. Paul Vaughan will just carry one out, not looking even to promote the football. They will just try and play this set out and finish in a corner. Paul Vaughan now, just taking his time.
Yeah.
Playing the theatrics, the referee says play the ball.
Yeah, a little bit of professionalism there.
Yep.
Gamesmanship.
Harris to Mataafa. This is going to be an incredible night for the York Knights. Oh, shot!
What a hit!
Boom!
What a hit!
Wow, and it's forced an error. Wow, that was some shot. Wow, what a tackle.
Wow, that was a hell of a hit, wasn't it, that? Wow.
Jeez.
So he totally cleaned him out.
Jez Litton it was.
Yeah, on Ollie Field.
Oh, what a shot.
Bang.
There was a minute 20 left on the clock.
80 seconds of
Well,
torture.
Hull Kingston Rovers have got one set with possession. They're going to start 10 metres from their own try line. The Knights just have to defend this set, and it will be a memorable start for the life in Super League for the York Knights. No penalties.
Come on, York.
They've got to be smart with their discipline.
Clean tackles.
Peter Hiku now carries out of backfield. Takes the play the ball, 18, almost up to the 30. Ball goes to Michella, back inside to Tyrone May. Looking to skim across the line. McShane with the tackle. Thompson over the top. It's a quick play the ball from May. Finds Arthur Morg. Morg into the line. Plays short to Sue. Calls for high tackle, but referee says play on. Michella out the back to May.
Come on, keep your shape. Keep your shape.
May to Morg. Morg to Hiku.
Man on man.
Hiku tries to beat his man on the outside, but great defence by Nick Al Williams. Forces the Ewer. And that'll be the game.
30 seconds.
What a start. What a start for the York Knights.
This is quite incredible.
Mate, that's amazing.
Yeah, they put him in touch. Wow. What a tackle.
That was a
performance.
Great ambush defence from York Knights.
Wow.
Yeah, boys. What a finish. And the Robins fans now leaving the stadium. And what an opening night for the York Knights.
Incredible. You know, York Knights could be on sports headlines tomorrow morning.
Mate.
Who would have thought of that? Wow.
What a win.
Come on. How accurate is that clock?
There it is.
Oh, unbelievable.
What a win. What a win indeed.
Wow.
Oh, fantastic.
Wow.
What a win. What a win.
What a night for York. I mean, it was always set to be a special
night.
Well,
do you know what,
talk
mate?
about putting icing on the cake.
Like,
wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Who's playing Brisbane next week?
I am looking forward to that game, by the way, from a neutral point of view. But do you know what? Wow, what a game, man!
What a
game to open the Super League. And we always say the opening round of Super League always serves up a treat.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and for York, for us, first game in Super League, to deliver a performance like that. Well, let's be honest, it was nip and tuck first half.
Yeah, yeah.
We probably absorbed a hell of a lot more pressure than we needed to.
Yeah.
We come out second half, whole car get a little bit of ascendancy and get on top. And then it was the Mikey Lewis trip on Liam Harris. That was the game changer.
Absolutely.
And fair play to our boys. They took advantage of that.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Scored 2 tries, get us to the 18 all. And then the drop goal from Hingano, mate, when Harris under pressure, back on inside of Hingano. Hingano slots it. And then the way they just defended and closed that final couple of minutes out. Yeah. Fantastic. I was super pleased for Mark and the players. Fantastic start to life in Super League. And it's an incredibly proud moment for this club.
It is, yeah.
Incredibly proud moment.
As a club, you know, I think, you know, like many other clubs, we've been down there, we've struggled. You know, we came at Phoenix from the Ashes in 2002, and here we are 24 years later beating the treble winners on the opening game of Super League. You could not ask for more as a York fan.
No, not at all.
And whatever goes on the rest of the season, everybody will remember where they were that night.
Well, again, like you said there, it's great history, you know, to be written that, you know, our first ever fixture in Super League was a win at home against the current champions of Super League.
Treble winners,
Incredible. Incredible. Like you said, that's headline news. That's headline news.
Massive.
Right there.
Absolutely. And you cannot take it away from York.
No.
You know, it wasn't as though we weren't gifted it.
And if that,
you know,
absolutely.
like I said, there was one key decision in the game. It was 10 minutes. And he tripped him. It was a 10-minute, it was a sin bin. So he goes off, and York made the most of it. And they had a little chance just before that where Liam got it slightly wrong. And then amazingly, the same opportunity come up, and he corrected it so well, and he got a score. And all of a sudden, it was game on.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, stunning result that. Absolutely stunning result.
Fantastic.
They've got to be so chuffed. So, which pub are we off to tonight then?
You get your 80s gear on, buddy. Get your dancing shoes on.
Some night.
Fantastic, mate. Absolutely.
And 18-6 down.
Yeah, I mean, that for me, that's the thing, isn't it? It's the nature in which the team came back. You know, because you would have felt, and again, there was concerns with the amount of energy that was expended in that first half, the amount of waves of attack that we had to absorb on our try line as Holkar were coming and knocking on the door. We absorbed that, we came through it. You thought it may have got us at the back end of the game, but it didn't.
No, I think that
not
was
at all.
Something else. It was, you know, I mean, obviously, conditions, you know, they are what they are. But you would have thought, again, fatigue-wise, you know, you wonder how far they both are, you know, given pre-season. York have only had 2 games in reality. They played Huddersfield in a testimonial, and they played Barrow on a bloodbath, you know,
listen, there's no excuses tonight. Neither team is at their best at the moment.
No.
Like, we've got a hell of a lot of improvement and coming together to do. And same with Hull Kingston Rovers. You never are at your best in round one.
Not first game, no. You do wonder, do you think there's an eye on next week? And then there's an eye on 2 weeks' time when, you know, and you do wonder if there's...
And you can't look, as much as like Willie Peters and his coaching team and the playing group would have done everything to remain as grounded and as professional as they could to prepare for tonight, there still is an element of that. There's some big games coming up in there. You've just mentioned the World Club Challenge next week, huge. Followed by the trip to Vegas. It's a huge experience. You know, and it's only human nature. Naturally, you're going to be thinking a little bit about that and getting excited about that. It's only natural. So there probably was an element of that tonight. They probably just thought, we'll get in here, we'll get the job done. Get out of Dodge and we can focus on what's next. But they've come a cropper, and I'll be honest, it's Mikey Lewis has cost his team tonight. It's his act that's changed the game.
Absolutely. That was a game changer. But a year ago, about now, we played Ulster in Challenge Cup. The Kemi, they beat us by 40 points.
Yes.
So they had in that team McAlorum and JWH, who were no longer here. York have improved, and you would hope tonight that York had improved.
That's a totally different team, isn't it? That was this playing tonight that played last year.
It shows you, you know, how far York have come.
The progression.
That's the key to it, is how far they've come. You know, so, and like you said, they say it's a brand new squad. There was probably 4 or 5 of them playing last year in that game. But ultimately, you know, I think what I'm getting at is the recruitment that York have done. There's some clever recruitment. Mac Shane was here last year, but he's that old wily head. Paul Vaughan, that old, you know, it's that experience. And again, my point is, Ulster basically it's the same team minus 2 very experienced players.
True.
In McAlorum and JWH, and you think...
And you're right, it's a great point you make, because people probably don't realise how certain people change the dynamic of a team with their presence. And again, they are 2 big figures, you know, that have been removed from the team, obviously because they've retired. And to find, they're hard to replace. They're hard to find.
It naturally does.
It naturally does change the dynamic of your team. And you know, you could argue it's a fair point that has possibly had an impact on them tonight. But fantastic.
Right, so, that's us done.
That's us. That's a wrap.
We hope you've enjoyed it. Half at time. Half at time we don't know what we're talking
We've got our
about.
producer over here shouting us off, going, we've got to wrap things up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed the corner box experience. It's the first time we've gone with it tonight. Like we're saying about both teams out there, we'll be looking to improve each week. So will we. And your feedback is welcome. If there's things we can do to improve the show, by all means, get yourself an email into the club, info@yorkrlsc.com, with your sort of thoughts as well. And we'll be back again. We'll be back in our next home game to do the corner box live and exclusive here at the LNER Community Stadium. But tonight, we have witnessed history in the making. The York Knights making their Super League debut in the year 2026 with a Betfred Super League Round 1 victory against the current Super League champions, Hull Kingston Rovers, running out 19 points to 18 winners. Fantastic effort from the Knights. We hope you've enjoyed it. Good night. God bless. Until next time, Hendo and Harrow.
Cheers, Endo. Thank you.
See you later.